Second and last question is this necessary to follow madhab? At times we are told to just follow Quran and Sunnah. Again, this is a strange kind of misunderstanding and confusion. To follow Quran and Sunnah. The question is, I will give you a very simple answer so that everybody may understand and appreciate it. Why all of you, our scholars, our learned people, the imams and the executives and the spokesperson, why you have come here tonight? To listen someone. Why you want to listen him? To learn. What you want to learn? Quran and Sunnah. Of course, the basic sources are Quran and Sunnah. But everybody can't understand everything from Quran and Sunnah. How many people amongst you are in a position to read the Arabic and understand Quran without any translation or without any help of tafsir or without help of any scholar? How many are you in a position to understand the Holy Prophet's thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of ahadith which are written in Arabic without help of any scholar? How many people in the whole ummah can understand directly the text of Quran and Sunnah? Do they understand? No. So those who say that you should just follow Quran and Sunnah and you should not follow any madhab or any imam of fiqh, just follow Quran and Sunnah. What will happen practically? Let us put this whole hypothesis in a practice. You say that he wants, yes, okay, I want to follow Quran and Sunnah and not any imam and not any madhab. Now he will say, you will say, thousands and millions of Muslims say, but sorry, we can't understand Quran. We don't know Arabic. We don't know Hadith because we don't know Arabic. And even by knowing just language, everybody can't understand the Quranic meanings and Hadith applications. So what the alim, the person who told just follow Quran and Sunnah, what will he suggest to you then? When you will say that I want to follow Quran and Sunnah, but unfortunately I can't understand Quran and Sunnah. So how should I understand? How should I learn? So what would he say to you then? He will say, come to me, the imam of that particular mosque. The imam sahib will say, come to me, I will teach you Quran and Sunnah. So it means, when we go to Imam Abu Hanifa, he does not say, listen to me and don't listen to Quran and Sunnah. Imam Abu Hanifa, the Imam of Madhab al-Hanafi, has just taught us the Quran and Sunnah. Imam Malik has taught to his followers the legal meanings of Quran and Sunnah. Imam Shafi'i, Ahmad bin Hanbal, they have just taught the meanings, derived the meanings from Quran and Sunnah. Then they have compiled them with evidences and arguments. Then they have put them in a systematic way with principles, and they have elaborated them, make them in the form of articles, and then they have conveyed the same meanings of Quran and Sunnah which we were unable to understand directly. They have made them easily understandable. That Imam says, come to me, I will teach you Quran and Sunnah. It means that Imam wants that accept me your Imam and don't accept Abu Hanifa your Imam. If you are supposed to go to Imam of mosque to understand Quran and Sunnah, so what is the difference between the two? You are going in the same way to learn Quran and Sunnah's commandments from this Imam, and don't go to the Imam Azam Abu Hanifa, who is Imam of all Imams. And don't go to Imam Shafi, who is Imam of the Ummah. So the mazhab is nothing against Quran and Sunnah. This is a jurisprudential service rendered to the teachings of Quran and Sunnah. When you are ill, where do you go? Why don't you use the medical books? Go to a bookshop, buy a medical book on your own and find out the treatment and just treat yourself. Why do you go to a doctor? You know English and the books are written in English. Just go and read the books. Why medical colleges are opened? Why the specialists are there to teach? Why there are 5, 7, 10 years, 8 years courses, and why there is up to MD specialization in medicine? Why? Everybody should be able to read the medical books on medicine. Everybody should be able to read the books on surgery. And he should start surgery, he should start operations. I say that, come on, give me a book on surgery, I will operate you. Would you accept me as a surgeon? You will say, we accept you for learning of Quran, Sunnah, Islam and all these things, but we are not ready to give our life to you for surgery, our heart to your surgery, because I am not a specialist on that. So you need a specialist for every discipline. If your car is broken, would you be happy to give to Sheikh Faisal Abdul Razak to fix my car? Because we read Jummah behind him and we get all guidance from him. Would he be able to fix your car too? No, these are specialities. You will go to a mechanic. So the Imams and Mazhab are the mechanics of Islamic jurisprudence. They are the doctors of Islamic jurisprudence. They are the engineers. They are the specialists. For medicine you go to a doctor. For engineering you go to an engineer. For psychotherapy you go to a psychotherapist. You go to a psychological medicine specialist. You go to a computer. My computer is broken, it is down now. So should I start opening it, and because I am Sheikh and this and that, so should I start fixing my own computer? No, nothing. Everything is, you accept specialization in everything. This is the question. You accept specialization in everything. And going to the specialists to understand that particular point, you accept this. When comes the matter of deen, you say everybody and every Imam is a specialist. Don't go to Imam Abu Hanifa and Imam Shafi and Imam Malik and I want a number. So these people are just quacks. They are not specialists. Imam Aimma and Mazahib, for example, for Hadith we go to Imam Bukhari. For Tafsir we go to Imam Razi. For Hadith we go to Hafiz ibn Kasir or Ibn Khaldun. For philosophy we go to Ibn Sina. Don't we do? For every discipline of knowledge. For international law we go to Stark. For international law we go to Oppenheim. For your English jurisprudence we go to Salmond. For English law you go to Austin. For constitutional law you go to constitutionalist. For each and every discipline, may be religious, may be secular, social or scientific, you go to professors, you go to specialists. Then when the matter comes to Islamic jurisprudence, Islamic law, why shouldn't we go to the specialists? So the specialists on these particular subjects are known as Imams of Mazahib. Like specialist on Hadith is Bukhari and Muslim and Abu Dawood, and according to all other things, disciplines. That's why Holy Prophet ﷺ said, so the order establishing the schools of fiqh, the fiqh and the faqih and the imam of fiqh and mujtahid. This is again the commandment of Quran and commandment of Hadith. Quran says that there should be a group amongst you. وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ طَائِفَةٌ لِيَتَفَقَّهُوا فِي الدِّينِ. There should be a group amongst you, a group of specialist people, those who should go and specialize in fiqh of deen. There should be a group of people. So Quran has